What's going on, everybody? This is Ian with Getting Work. So, this is going to be a top 50 countdown of the top wrestlers of all time, top 50 wrestlers of all time, legends in their own right, cross promotion, et cetera, et cetera. The catch is going to be that we're going to have it done by AI. So, but first, before I did that, I want to show you the criteria that we put into it and what it's based off of, that type of a thing. Give you an idea, because sometimes anytime there's a list like this is always controversial. But let's take a look. So here are there's basically 6, 7, if you want to be technical about it, uh, criteria that we're going to go with. Starting with championship achievements. That's the easy one, right? Like, how many belts do you have? So a world championship, of course, outranks an IC championship or a tag championship, things like that. So total championships, that factors in, but it's not the only thing, because there's a lot of all-time great wrestlers that don't have as many belts as everyone else. So we're going to start with that. Second is economic impact, and this is where it gets really interesting. So we're talking about estimating the gate, the pay-per-view buy rates rather, uh, merchandise sales, rough estimates on what the revenue for their company at the time. And that's also it's adjusted by era as well. So inflation, obviously, even like a low ranking wrestler now would make more total cash than someone, say, from the 70s or 80s, that type of a thing. So that's factored in as well. Third is legacy and influence. And this can be a tough one as well. So it's not only the in-ring, their innovations, promo work, how deeply their style, their storytelling, et cetera, but also how it affected the next generation. So that's really important for the older wrestlers from the 60s or 70s that may not have had the acclaim at the time, but all of their ideas, their work is still based and shown up today. Number 4 is the crossover and broader impact. I thought this would be a good one to kind of factor in as well. This is talking about ones outside of the wrestling world. So, we're fans. So, of course, we're going to know every wrestler. We're going to know their moves. We're going to know their songs, their catchphrases, et cetera, et cetera. But outside of that world, what type of an impact for somebody that doesn't watch wrestling? How would they know them? Would they have seen them on TV, movies, commercials, cereal boxes, T-shirts, anything like that? So that's all factored in as well. The fifth one is ethical and moral notes. So basically, this is talking about some type of criminal activity or something that could have over hate speeches, et cetera, that has some type of a controversy that has overshadowed their achievements. Anything from we'll get into it as we go. I'm sure some of you can already start thinking about certain ones that what I'm talking about. That was factored in as well to, if you're that person, well, you get the idea. So number 6, and really the final true ranking, is what it comes down. I'm calling it ranking and rationale and drawbacks, but it's really, why aren't they ranked higher? When I got into here, I was like, what in the world? Oh my goodness, I can't believe this person is ranked 42 or 48 or, whatever it is. I can't believe they're that low. They were the best. They were this, and this. This will show what's really holding them back from being above the person either just in front of them or from the person that's in the top 10 and they're in the top, 20, something like that. So this is one of those, it factors that in as well. And there is a little caveat, data treatment. That's what the number 7 here is. What were the exact figures as far as sales and buy rates and things like that? That's not always readily available. So there's some normalizing across promotions, across the industry at the time. And that's one other thing, that it's based on the industry at the time. So if someone was in the 70s or 80s, again, it's balanced out, normalized across promotion, across eras, regions, et cetera, et cetera. So that's the basic kind of core of it. There's going to be some stuff on here that is just crazy. I looked at it and was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe there's no way in the world this person should be that low or that high, to be honest with you. But everybody kind of has their place, and it's spelled out exactly why, that type of thing. We'll be posting these roughly about 6, 9 of them every few days. So we'll try to have that. We'll also do some deeper dive videos. Jarrett and I will pop on. We'll give our takes on it, kind of like what we've had so far. What was our take? What did we think? And I want to hear what you have to say as well. So Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Has AI lost its mind, so to speak? There were a lot of these. Like I said, I was surprised on a lot of them. So, where's your favorite wrestler as well? So, my favorite, I was happy and disappointed at the same time. Where my couple of favorites are, but let me know what your favorites are, what number they were, and let us know. What do you agree? Do you not agree? And let us know in the comments if you see one that you're like, "Oh, this is crazy. I can't believe it." Mention that as well. So we appreciate it. With that in mind, the top 50 will be starting here shortly. So stay tuned. See you, fam.